Look, we need to get this lady to a hospital. Her baby's done nothing to harm you, so please, will you let her off?
What makes her so special? I've got 3 kids. What's going to happen to them?
Stay away from me! Sit down!
Why would anyone want to bring another life into this world anyway? Look, emigration has led to the ruination of this country. And I'm sick of this namby-pamby culture of guilt and political correctness, where everyone's so terrified of saying the wrong thing that no one says anything at all.
Shut up!
And now we're all going to pay the price because this kid's gone to some terrorist summer camp, probably funded by some woolly-headed racial equality counsellor and brainwashed by some mad mullah who's lured him to his death with promises of a harem full of virgins.
Don't politicise Islam. You don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. Take his side. Why don't you offer him a light while you're at it?
Most Muslims are spiritual, not political.
If I had my way, I'd deport the lot of them.
It's people like you who helped create terrorists in the first place.
Oh, yes. You've got to have a scapegoat. Not Osama bin Laden, oh, no. Max Headington, local magistrate and environmental health officer. He once had a parking ticket. Why not blame him? He's got ID. At least we can find them.
No, I don't think now is the time.
Hitler was a Christian. Does that make her responsible for the Holocaust? You make me ashamed to be British.
Well, go on then, Mohammed. If you're going to do it, just push the button and put us all out of our misery.
Come here.
Well, haven't you got the guts?
Stop it!
Stay away from me! Wait!
Now look what you've done.
Where's your brother now, eh?
He's just a child. And do you know what? You scare me just as much as he does.
Really? I'm not the one that brought the bomb on the bus.
Hey, Doreen, can you hear me? Melody.
I've just been to see Nick, and he's had a look over my paperwork, and he says he's very impressed.
Well, that's really...
And it's all thanks to you. Oh, gee, Hallam, so have you got any ideas as to how I can make it up to you?
Well, not at the moment, because I have a clinic, but I will see you later.
What is it about men that make women lose all self-respect?
What do you mean?
Well, Ruth's no better.
Oh, Davey seemed all right to me.
No, Ruth's a classic victim and Davey's a dominating bully.
Hang on a minute, Michelle. You can't pass judgment on someone else's relationship before you know all the facts. What exactly has Ruth said to you?
Well, she hasn't exactly said anything.
Well, then.
She doesn't have to. It's obvious. Melody, I saw him lock her out of her own house. I can't just sit back and do nothing.
Well, unless she asks for your help, I don't see that you've got much choice.
Thanks for your support.
Is she all right?
She fainted. We need to keep her comfortable.
Pipe us some whale music, shall we, before the Big Bang?
Will you just shut up? Look, Doreen, your next set of contractions have started, OK? So you need to concentrate on your breathing. So inhale through your nose, out through your mouth.
Do you want some water, dear?
A death rattle is produced by the accumulation of respiratory secretions in the throat when air moves through mucus after loss of cough reflex and the ability to swallow.
What did he say? Why did he say that?
He's playing games.
You need to try and match the length of your in-breath and your out-breath.
The medium time from onset to death rattle to death is 16 hours.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Imran Nazar.
Imran, where are you from?
Do you know your periodic table?
Yeah, used to, yeah.
Say it.
What?
I think he wants you to recite it.
Right.
H.
Hydrogen.
Li.
Lithium.
The boy's a psychopath.
Carry on, carry on.
Potassium. Sodium.
Can you run a check on Imran Nazar? That's November Alpha Zulu Alpha Romeo. Out.
Yeah. Battery.
What?
I've come up with a plan.
Go on.
How about inviting her to a girls' night in?
How's that going to help?
Well, think about it. Makeup, curling tongs, a couple of sambucas. She might open up a bit. Plus, you and I haven't had a night in together for ages.
I don't know.
Will you call her, or shall I?
Nitrogen. Phosphorus. Nitrogen.
Repetition, no repetition allowed.
Sulfur.
Selenium.
We seem to know an awful lot about chemistry.
Handy when you're making explosives.
I know the properties of elements and the first ionisation, energy, atomic radius and electronegativity. I want to be a chemical engineer when I grow up. Or a diver. A sperm whale can dive up to 2,000 metres and hold its breath for an hour. I can't swim. I'm allergic to shellfish. When we die, our last breath contains 0.05 times 6 times 10 to the 23rd amount of molecules. 10 to the 23rd is 10 followed by 22 zeros. I like numbers. My favourite number is 786. In Arabic numerology, the number 786 can be used as shorthand for the first line in most surahs in the Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. It means in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. It's my lucky number. Mother calls it superstition. That's why I get the number 786 bus to Leatherbridge Grammar every day. It's a lucky bus. I've got a chemistry exam this afternoon. I like buses.
Imran, are you autistic?
Mother says I'm special.
Can I ask you what you've got in your bag?
Headphones. Of course.
Male suspect is autistic schoolboy. No IED. Please relay information to all units. All units released. Out.
We'll take care then. Bye. Where is everyone?
Patients can't get here. Apparently all the roads are closed. If you've got nothing better to do.
I've plenty better to do, Vivian.
Yep, just like to take a seat. Michelle?
Hey, Ruth.
I'm so sorry about last week.
No, I am. Let's just forget about it.
Great.
Listen, Melody and I was wondering if you fancied a girly night in with us tomorrow.
Oh. No, I can't, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, how about another night?
Oh, look, it's really nice of you to offer, but it's just not a good time at the moment.
Why? What's wrong?
Sorry, I've got to go. Bye.
Ruth.
What on earth is a catalytic converter?
Vivian, there's more to life than worrying about some stupid driving theory. Why don't you just book yourself on a course and leave the rest of us in peace?
Oh, well done, Pet. Anyone think you're after my job?
Elementary, my dear. Oh. Hey, do you want me to come with you?
Oh, no, it's all right, thanks. I'm meeting my husband at St Phil's. Thanks for everything, Dr. Clare. Oh, make sure he gets to school, won't you? We don't want him doing any resits.
Yeah, sure.
I want to hand myself in.
Sorry?
I stole some stockings from C&A. You'll have to arrest me.
I think we can let you off with a caution, just this once. If you'd like to make your way into this car, we'll give you a lift home.
Ah! The toothless tigers! What were you lot doing while we were in fear for our lives, eh? Issuing a parking ticket?
I'll be filing a report, Mr. Headington, and I'll be reporting your comments to the relevant authorities. You might want to seriously reconsider your position in public office.
Why don't you issue me a fatwa while you're at it?
You okay? Thanks. We phoned your mum and she's going to meet you at the school.
I can't get there, the bus has stopped.
Well, I can give you a lift. No flashing lights, I promise. Come on. Come on. Do you want a lift too?
No, I think I'll walk the last mile. I could do with some fresh air.
What were you doing on a bus in the first place?
Cab didn't show. Well, I can safely say it's the first and last time I'll be using public transport.
Right, so I'll give you a lift later then,
Yeah. Imran, good luck with your exam, yeah?
You need to revise your chemistry. You got the periodic table wrong.
Vivian, I said the bus was stationary, so that's obviously irrelevant.
And birds and sheep are.
What?
Don't ask.
If she's not going to take this seriously, then I don't know why the rest of us should bother.
Yeah, I've got some paperwork to do. Mel?
I can't, I've got my mouth full.
Ah, at last. If only everyone was as helpful as Dr. Clay.
Where have you been anyway?
Yeah, what's going on out there?
Before I forget, there's a message from Julia. She had a lunch meeting and we'll have to postpone your meeting until tomorrow.
Right.
So you have no patients waiting. There's been lots of cancellations due to traffic.
Yeah, and some incident on a bus, apparently.
Well,
Your next meeting isn't until 4 o'clock. So if you have a few moments to spare, perhaps you could go through some of these questions with me. I'm booked in on an intensive course tomorrow night.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Coffee?
Better idea.
But in the meantime, if you don't mind...
Section 13, accidents.
Okay. Had an accident, the person has stopped breathing.
Dr. Clay, what is it?
Oxygen. I forgot all about oxygen.
Please alert the young man behaving suspiciously aboard the No.786 bus. Several roads.
Thanks for lunch.
I'll see you later.
Dinner on the table at 7.
That's my girl. Make a little extra, will you? So I can take the leftovers in for dinner tomorrow.
How come?
It's the Athletic Union's AGM. Got to be there to give an update on facilities.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah, why? Is there a problem?
No. No, of course not. No problem at all. Hi, Michelle. It's Ruth. You know your girly night in?
Oh, go on, go ahead, abandon me! You'll be punished for this, you know!
Look what I've got.
Ooh, makeup!
How long before one lie leads to another? Before you know it, trust breaks down. That's what destroys most relationships.
I'm dying. I can feel it. Oh, God, preserve my soul.
Well, unfortunately, the rain's been affecting play so far at the French Open tennis, but there is good news. They are now back out on court. This is Amélie Mauresmo's game, by the way, and you can see all the live action through your red button. We're in the boxing ring next here on BBC One with Diagnosis Murder.